I am autistic. I was diagnosed with autism 2 years ago at the age of 22. Finding out I'm autistic helped me understand a lot of things about myself, such as how I found it difficult to make and keep friends at school, and how I much preferred to stay in with the teachers at break and lunch times. Having autism does not mean that I am less, it just means that my brain works differently to those who do not have autism. It is important to remember that I am just one person with autism, and although I share some similarities with other people on the autism spectrum, every autistic person is different. Being autistic affects my everyday life and everything that I do. But this isn't always a bad thing, and being autistic is an important part of who I am as a person. It's important that as autistic people, we don't just focus on the things we can't do, but celebrate the things we can do as well, and the things that we are good at. For me, autism means that I love routine. I like to know when things are going to change, and if things change suddenly, this can make me anxious. Anxiety, or worrying a lot, is something that I experience every day. Things that might seem like little problems to other people can feel enormous for me, and sometimes I struggle to see that things won't always be as bad as they seem at the time. For example, when I once went to collect my car from the garage and it wasn't ready when I expected it to be ready, this caused me huge upset. Sometimes I find it difficult to make friends and keep in touch with people. I sometimes get upset when I misunderstand people. I might not be able to tell if you are joking or being serious. I could also find eye contact a little uncomfortable, but then why are we supposed to stare into people's eyeballs anyway? I need clear instructions if you ask me to do something, or the words you use might confuse me, and I might worry if I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. This is why I like writing to-do lists. They help me understand what I need to do and exactly how I'm going to do it. When I'm feeling worried, I like to ask lots of questions, even if I might know the answer, so that I feel reassured about what is happening and that everything is okay. I also have some sensory differences. I am sensitive to sudden, loud noises and can find being in crowded, unfamiliar places challenging. I am also sensitive to food textures and tastes, so I like to eat familiar foods. I can find trying new foods difficult. I am sensitive to textures, how things feel, and often need to cut labels out of my clothes. Sometimes I like to find a quiet place to just think, calm down, and relax. I love the sensory room. Sometimes I like to be silent and prefer not to talk to other people. It's nice to be in my own little world sometimes. My autism isn't all bad news. Autism means that I pay very close attention to details. I am a perfectionist and I make sure that every job I do as perfectly as I can. My love of routine also means that I am super organised. This not only helps myself but those around me too. I have a fantastic memory, especially for things like film scripts, and I pick up song lyrics really quickly. I have a love of learning and also consider myself to be intelligent. I stayed at university for 5 years and graduated 3 times. I don't like to find out just a little bit about things. I have really strong interests. I like to do a lot of research and find out everything I can about things that I am interested in. Autism is a huge part of being me, but that doesn't mean I let it define me. I define autism. I am in control of what autism means for me, and you are in control of what autism means for you. Autism is different for everybody, and that's okay. Happy World Autism Day!